Next, we have with us Fraser Currie, who is the CEO of JORAMCO. Of course, we all know JORAMCO, one of the biggest MROs in Middle East. JORAMCO has come to India to exhibit with a booth for the first time in MRO South Asia Conference. So, what do you think of the event, the MRO South Asia Conference and the MRO Expo that's happening? What is your experience till now?
Well, thank you. Great question. And the fact is, it's a privilege to be here and a wonderful conference. It's a number of years since I've been at any aviation conference in India, and this MRO exhibition, I think it's really putting India back on the market. In terms of showcasing itself within MRO. India is such an important market, and so the reason we're here is because of the size of that market and the work that we're doing with many Indian carriers and have done for several years. But we see an ability to do even more now. So hence our presence.
JORAMCO recently signed a lot of contracts in the Dubai event that happened. So, any expansion plans in India on the cards?
I mean, expansion-wise, JORAMCO, we're based in Jordan, in Amman at Queen Alia International Airport. We are just 2 or 3 weeks away from opening our largest hangar that we've ever built. That is an A380 capable hangar, which will take five aircraft. Generally speaking, that hangar will be filled with Boeing 777, 787, and a multitude of narrow bodies, Boeing and Airbus. The expansion plans then continue with an additional 2 wide-body hangars in Amman and a wide-body paint hangar. So we're expanding rapidly. We'll be at 22 parallel lines of heavy maintenance for the beginning of May, and then with the new hangar coming on after that, we'll be going up to 27, and then with the wide body paint hangar, it's a hybrid hangar. So we're looking at an MRO that's going to be capable of circa 30 lines of maintenance at any one time. So that expansion and the ability to be able to man that expansion with engineers is key for us, and our geographical position allows us to offer a very well-positioned service to the Indian market. We've worked with several Indian carriers for several years. A couple of announcements will be coming out later today. We're very excited to be expanding with some Indian carriers. So yeah, it's it's not far from India to Jordan. So and people are coming a long way for maintenance now. We supply aircraft maintenance to companies from South America, North America, the Far East, Asia, Indian market, obviously. So yeah, people are flying as far as they can for maintenance now.
You must have noticed that most of the aircraft from India for maintenance, they used to go in the West, like US and UK for maintenance. Now, of lately, India has started developing its own MRO capabilities. We see a lot of MROs coming up in India.
Yeah.
How much of the MRO demand do you see from India coming over to Middle East?
Well, the way that the Indian market in terms of airlines has expanded, it's one of the fastest, largest growing markets in the world. And MRO, to develop an MRO, you're looking at from breaking ground to being up and highly capable 5, 6, 7 years. So MRO will develop. We see more MROs going to come to India and set up in India. But at this moment in time, the market has such a demand and lack of capacity that carriers have that choice. There's a lot of great MROs in India, but not enough to deal with the volume. So there's always going to be a place for independent MROs outside of the country.